All right. Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continues to rule well. Peace and salutations to all of the Akim out here pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those of our people that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage through their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites. And shalom to the few sisters, the Aqua, that's out here listening in all humility. I have another lesson. I'm not sure what I'm going to title it, but it has to do with the curses and the blessings. The curses being taken off of us and put on the other nations. Maybe that's what I'll entitle it. That. Yeah. And the Lord, thy God, will put all these curses upon thine enemies. Okay. But I'm going to mention that they're going to be taken off of us first, all right? Because that's mentioned in this chapter, in chapter 30 of Deuteronomy. That's what I want to read from, okay? These things in the scriptures are going to come to pass, just like the curses came to pass on us, okay? And people look at us and wonder why we're such a destroyed people, not knowing that it's because of the Lord Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai. Okay, but it's only temporary. It's not a forever thing. Okay, it's the Lord say he's going to punish us for 2 days. A day unto the Lord is like unto 1,000 years. So the Lord has punished us for about 2,000 years. Okay, we're in the year 2025. Okay, so it's about that time, and all the signs of him coming back, him sending the Most High Yahweh sending his son Yahweh Shai back, all those signs are playing out in the earth right now. Okay, those things are happening right now as I speak. All right. So we know we're at the end. We know that Yahweh Shai is about to come back, okay, and get his rightful position on this earth, which is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, okay? He's going to claim all the crowns. No other nation will be ruling with him. Yeah, let's rule, let's do this together. No, they're going to be under. All nations are going to be under the nation of Israel, okay? We're going to be above only. This is what's written in the scriptures, okay? That's written in Deuteronomy chapter 28, okay? I think around the 13, 14 verse. We shall be above only, okay? So, let me get this. It's Deuteronomy chapter 30. I'm going to start at 1. It says, and it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, that was set before us in Deuteronomy chapter 28. The blessings, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 1 through 14. And the curses, verses 15 through 68, okay? It says, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, hath driven thee, and shalt return unto the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thy God, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children, with all thine heart and with all thy soul, And that's going to happen because the Lord is going to be responsible for that happening by writing the laws, statutes, and commandments on our inward part. Okay? He's going to program us not to sin, to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. It says that then the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee. This is the future. This is what's about to happen. Regardless of what any of these nations think. They think that, yeah, China is going to be the next superpower, or whatever country is going to be the next superpower. No. All those nations are going into captivity. They're going to be slaves to the nation of Israel. And I will return and gather thee from all the nations. See, whether the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, thy power, hath scattered thee. If any of them, if any of thine be driven out unto the outermost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, thy power, gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And the Lord Yahweh, thy God, will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good, and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, thy power, will circumcise thine heart, and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, thy power, with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. Okay? And this is the juicy part right here. And the Lord thy God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay? There it is right there. All the things they seen us going through, they're about to go through them. Okay? Them looking down upon us, you know, being in such high positions on the earth and high-minded. You know, they look at us as goyim, you know, a nation not desired. Okay? All of that, man. The Lord is about to change it all and flip the script on them. Trade in places. That's what's about to happen. Just like that movie. They're going on the bottom. We're going on the top. Okay? It says, and the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai thy God, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, Yahweh. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And do all his commandments which I command thee this day. And the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, thy power, will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land, for good. Okay? For the Lord Yahweh will again rejoice over thee for good, as he rejoiced over thee, over thy fathers. Okay? So the Lord is coming back and showing all his love toward us, man. Okay? He's going to bless us, and those blessings are going to overtake us. Okay? For eternity. Okay? We're still under those curses right now, and those curses still come upon us, man. We still get sick, you know. All types of things happen to us. All right? It says, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which are written in the book of the law, And if thou turn unto the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai thy power, with all thine heart and with all thy soul, and we are, because he's going to write it in us. The new covenant is the Lord taking off these mortal bodies, putting on immortal bodies, taking off this corruptible body and putting on an incorruptible body. Writing his laws, statutes, and commandments in us. Okay? That's going to happen. All right? It says, for this commandment which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee. Okay? Neither is it far off. It is not in heaven, that thou shouldest say, who shall go up for us to heaven and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. Okay? Because, like let me just keep on going. Neither is it beyond the sea, that thou shouldest say, who shall go over the sea for us and bring it unto us, that we may hear it and do it. But the word is very nigh unto thee, in thy mouth and in thy heart, that thou mayest do it. Okay? In thy heart, that means your mind. That's how the Lord is going to have it in our mind. We're going to do it, man. We're not going to stray. Not even a little bit. Okay? It says, see, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil, and that I command thee this day to love the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai thy God, to walk in his ways, and to keep his commandments, and his statutes, and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai thy God, shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. Okay? But if thine heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, but shalt be drawn away, and worship other gods and serve them, I denounce unto you this day, that ye shall surely perish, and that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land whither thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it. Okay? I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live, that thou mayest love the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him. For he is thy life, and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, swear unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. Okay, so we're not going to have to. We already did that. We already disobeyed the Lord, and he already punished us. He already brought us through the curses. The curses has happened already. We're waiting for the blessings. Okay? To where there's no sin in us. We don't have to ask no one to go and get wherever the what it said about the new covenant. It didn't say covenant, but his way to go find it and bring it to us. No, it's going to be in us. He says it's going to be nigh us. It's going to be in us. This truth is going to be in us. Okay? We're going to be walking truth. And it ain't going to never come out of us. It's going to be like that for eternity, man. The Most High has made a people, created a people that's going to last forever. for eternity. He created a people that he likes. Oh yeah, I like them. I'm gonna keep them around. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to keep us around for eternity. And going to have these nations serving us for eternity. They're going to come and go. Okay? But we're going to live forever. And the Lord, like I said, he's going to take these curses off of us and put it on our enemies, man. All right? He's going to put all of these curses that are on us on our enemies. All right? So I'm going to end it right there. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, shalom.